So for step 54, attaching the tail lights. Well, we're also going to install the door handles at this point too. But you can see here, the stickers, those guys right there, have to be put onto the backside of the lights where I was showing you earlier. And then we need double-sided tape on the backside as well, so that we can then stick them into place on the back end. So I'll set this up and we'll install the lights and the door handles. So let's install the door handles first. And you can see by the shape of this that the longer side is going to fit in this way. And then this piece, you can see this sort of notched side on one and not on the other. The notched side is facing forward. And ultimately, when this slides through, those two pieces are going together and then it's getting screwed in from the other side. Well, I have to admit that I feel that's a really cool design because it's making sure that these are being fitted securely. So I like that. So we'll grab our body here, and knowing what I've just shown you, here's the holes that were created. So I need to push those through on either side. There we go. So that's how that's going to look. And then on this side, so you can see this, this piece here is going to fit over top just like that. And then we're going to grab our little screws, put one in, and grab the screwdriver. And I'll screw that in. And grab the other screw. And we'll screw that in too. But I find this to be a very sturdy way of attaching these accessories. Like they've thought this out. And you'll know when you get to the end, because this is the hard plastic. So as soon as it's gripped, you can't go any farther. There we go. Very cool. So if we flip this over, there is our door handle, which I think looks great. I've got dirt on there, but that's okay, it'll come off. So yeah, that door handle looks awesome. And I went ahead and did the other door, so our driver door handle is in place as well. So very, very cool. So now it's time to work on the lights themselves. Now you can see we're going to need to put stickers on these. So, and then of course the double-sided tape. Now I've gone ahead just to speed things along, and I've cut this double-sided tape to the right sizes for both lights. And then what's left is we've got to put these stickers in place. So if we grab this one, for example, you can see that this needs to sit over top. So let's do it. Take our sticker. I'm going to use a pair of tweezers just to give me a little bit more hope of getting this in the right place. Basically, the red outer ring needs to be placed on the tips of the chrome. And that looks about right. So most of the sticker is going on that piece that we screwed in to the middle earlier, and then the red ring is going on the outside of that chrome piece. So when the tail lights are on, the red light's going to glow in behind there, which is going to make it look like it's those LED lights that you see on the real truck. So that's very cool. So we'll do the same with the other. And of course, as you can see, I've trimmed these stickers pretty much right to the red line. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Yes, no? Yeah, let's do it this way. Sometimes it works better with the tweezers. Sometimes it works better with my fingers. So, here we go. Okay, so same idea again. We got to make sure that this is sitting in the right place. Looks like it is. Or not. Nope, I'm going to move that. It's not quite right. Oh, that is correct. There we go. So again, super cool. So there's your other tail light. So now we've got them both on and ready to be installed. So let's do that. So you can tell with the shaping of these that the one that's supposed to go for the left is looking like that with the bottom edge curled in. So let's grab our body and hopefully you'll be able to see this. We can tell that that has to sit just like that, and we've got to make sure that it's going to sit properly, but you can tell like that's how it's going to look, which I think is super cool. So let's just make sure. I want to make sure that that's going to end up sitting properly, which I think it will. So we need to take the double-sided tape off on both sides, and we're going to end up sticking this down. Now I want to make sure that this is actually going to sit correct. Yep. Okay. Okay, so that one is down. So if we take a look at it from the outside, yep, I'm happy with that. Looks correct. So we can do the other side. So again, I'm going to take off the double-sided tape. And now we gotta get this into place. And again, make sure that it's actually going to sit correctly, which it has. Give it a little push on both sides, and there we go. So that looks correct to me. So I'm good with that. So that's very cool. So we've got our tail lights installed and our door handles. So that is it for step 54. So now we're going to move on to step 55 and work on attaching the spare tire.